Hello everybody, I'm ChrisChin, and welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play series. We're going to start out over here today. I went ahead and cleared this whole area out, made it nice and flat, and we're going to fill this up with some note block music. I went ahead and gathered a ton of resources, which I'll show you now real quick. And then also in between episodes, I finished up in the nether. I built an item sorter. And so if we come down here, all of our items are going to go into these specific chests. I've been using it, you can see. So there's no gold right now. I've put it all in my ender chest. We come up here, and what I changed with the sorting system was that, so now the items don't get launched this way. They instead come right here. I made it so that it launches this piston first, and then this piston second. Oh my goodness, look at that guy over there. So menacing. He's gonna blow up my redstone. MLG. Ooh. There we go. That's so scary. I hate those guys. And then the items come over here, they get pushed into this ender chest. And so an ender chest isn't the same size as a full block, so the items will run along right here. Here, I'll demonstrate it for you real quick. The items are gonna run along right here and then go top these hoppers, but still go super fast from the ice. And if they can go in these slots, they're gonna go inside the chest down here. Pretty easy, pretty simple. That's just your basic item sorter. And now that we're back over here, I think the best way to explain this to y'all, how it works and everything, would just be able to jump in creative mode real quick. So let's do that. So I recently taught myself how to make note block music in Minecraft, and I'll try and provide some images to explain what I'm doing as well. I know how to read music. I've played French horn in the band, and I also play guitar now. So this kind of made sense to me, so I'm going to try and do my best to make sense to y'all. So right here, we come right here. There is going to be a repeater after every little section. So this is going to play the note, and then this is how long the note's going to be. And so 4 ticks is going to equal a quarter note. 2 ticks is going to equal an eighth note, and 1 tick is going to equal a 16th note. So each of these sections all are the same length and time, but this first one is going to play only quarter notes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, those are your quarter notes. This is going to be your eighth notes. I'll play that again. And then right here, those are your 16th notes, and those are all 1 measure long in a standard 4/4 time bar. And then right here, this is a special case. I'll also show what this one looks like. So sometimes you'll see a note that looks like this. All that means is it's going to be a quarter note with an extra eighth note length added to it. And so play it one more time. And here, let's add a little note block after it, just so you can hear the difference in the length. And compare that to, say, just a normal eighth note. There you go. And also another thing is some blocks have different sounds. So depending on what kind of block you put your note block on, it's going to make a different sound. So sandstone makes a drum sound. This one makes a little like pinging sound, like your chip tune kind of music. Wood is guitar, I believe. Yep, guitar. I forget what iron is. That's flute. And then these are your bells. And there's a whole lot different other ones. I'll put a link down in the description if you're interested. Just all note block sounds. And the last thing I want to mention to y'all is that when you right click them, it's going to change the sound. And then since I'm in creative mode, if I punch it, it breaks. But if you punch it in survival, it will make the note that it is set to. A little tip is if you hit F3, if you look in the right where it says note, you see how that's changing when I right click it? That's going to make it a lot easier when you're trying to create your note block music. So I'll insert a little image right here of a piano that kind of demonstrates each note. So when you have your sheet music, say let's use this piece of sheet music, you'll see the bars of the notes on the bar. If you compare it to this image right here, it's going to tell you exactly which tune to tune that block to, just making it super duper simple. And then you just put your delay in between each one, and that's how you make your... But I don't think there's any time for any more slacking. Let's get right into this time-lapse mode. One thing I do want to mention before we hop into that time-lapse though, is only about 40% of my audience who watches my videos are actually subscribed. And so if you really like my content, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button, and comment down below what you like about my videos. It's really going to help me blow up in the long run. I think I'm pretty good at Minecraft, but it's really hard getting my content out there just starting off. So anyways, let's get into this time lapse, guys. And would you look at that, everybody? Oh my goodness, this took me so long to build. I'm sorry I had to cut the time lapse a little short of building it, but the redstone was giving me so much trouble. I'll come up here and try to explain it for you real quick, and then we got a little surprise up top to show y'all. Let's restart that. Alright, so it starts right here, and then if you press this button, which I'll save for in a moment, it starts the tune right here. And at the beginning of the song, we have a very simple one note piano and one note bass riff, but eventually it gets to over around this point. Let me hop over there, where it's gonna do more complex chords. So I had to split the bass line and the piano line, and the bass riff repeats. So what I did is I came down here, and it triggers a monostable circuit, which pushes this block right into there. It's one tick, so it'll pull it back. I mean a zero tick, it'll pull it back, and it'll play this bass line up until it gets to a certain point. And then if we come over here, it'll eventually come down this way. This is where it turns it off. And then it plays the new one right here, comes down here. It starts that bass riff when it's playing these notes. And then when we get down to the end, there's another monostable circuit that detects, it's connected to that block over there. It's going to detect how many times a song has played. So on the first playthrough, this one's going to pop up, and then it's going to come this way, and it's going to repeat to that middle point over there. And then when it comes back around, this one will be up at the end, and I'll play these two end notes. So let's head up top and test it out for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. It's been such a long episode. This was a lot of work, so y'all's support would really mean a lot to me. And that's gonna do it for today, guys. Bye-bye.